When I am strong, people do not rush to protect me. Write that down. Welcome back to Nicole's Notes. I'm Nicole Zeller. Today I'm reading you another journal entry. There's no polish, it's uncensored, just the page. Fair warning, this one is raw. I wrote it in the middle of something real. I'm reading it because I think a lot of you have written or felt some version of this exact entry and never said it out loud. So I'm going to say it out loud for both of us. The entry. Steadiness and passion. I can feel the heartbreak. I can feel sexual renaissance. I can feel vulnerable and still move forward. I'm tired of being the only pillar. My whole life has been she'll handle it, she'll survive it, she'll carry it. She's strong. People admire this, but it doesn't give me relief. Strength is my armor, my currency, and my survival strategy. But it is also very isolating. When I am strong, people do not rush to protect me. Now let's unpack that. I want to stay with those 4 lines for a minute. She'll handle it. She'll survive it. She'll carry it. She's strong. I want you to notice what's missing from every single one of those sentences. A question mark. Nobody said, can she handle it? Does she want to carry it? Is she okay? It was never a question, it was an assignment. Competence as my life sentence. The capable person doesn't get asked, they get handed things. And somewhere along the way, you stopped expecting to be asked because, you already knew the answer. Everyone else had decided for you. Here's what's insidious about that. It feels like a compliment. She's strong. People say it with admiration. They mean it as praise. And some part of you receives it as identity because if strength is what people see and you've built your whole life on being seen accurately, then you own it. You perform it better and you get stronger and you get lonelier. Because here's the shadow side of being the person who handles it. And Carl Jung would have a field day with this. The stronger you appear, the less permission the people around you feel to show up for you. Your competence is a wall they don't know how to climb. Why would they rush to protect someone who clearly doesn't need protecting? Except you do. You always did. You just never looked like it. And there's a line that strikes me. Strength is my armor, my currency, and my survival strategy. 3 distinct things, and all 3 are true simultaneously. And that's the complexity that most people don't understand. Armor, meaning it protects you. It is genuinely functional. It kept you alive through things that would have flattened someone less fortified. Sure. Currency, meaning you've traded on it. It's how you've earned respect, built platforms, moved through rooms, gotten things done. It has value in the world. And the survival strategy, meaning it was never a choice. It wasn't a personality trait you cultivated because it sounded good. It was adaptive. It was necessary. And things that are necessary don't feel noble. They feel like what you do when there's no other option. The problem with survival strategies is that they're contextual. They work in the crisis. But when the crisis ends, or when you finally want something different, something softer, something where someone else carries the weight for a change, the strategy doesn't automatically update. You're still armored, still performing the currency, still handling it, even when what you actually want is for someone to look at you and say, I've got this one, you rest. And in the sexual renaissance line, I'm not skipping that because it matters. The fact that it sits right next to heartbreak and vulnerability in the same breath I can feel all three of those at once and still move forward. That's not contradiction, that's integration. That's what it looks like when a woman is finally inhabiting the full range of herself instead of editing down to parts that are easiest to explain. What I know now, being strong, that people don't protect you is not a virtue. It's a wound with good PR. And the work, the real work, is not becoming less strong. It's learning to let your strength coexist with your need, to be both the person who carries it and the person who is sometimes allowed to put it down. And that's not weakness, that's wholeness, I think. The entry ends with an observation, not a resolution. When I am strong, people do not rush to protect me. I didn't write, and therefore I'll pretend to be weaker. And I didn't write, and therefore I don't need protection. I just named it. It's a true thing, it's a painful thing, and it's my reality. Sometimes naming it is the whole move. If you've spent your life being the one who handles it, if she's strong has followed you like a job title you never applied for, I want you to consider the possibility that you are allowed to be tired. Not broken, not failing, just tired. And tired is allowed. I'm Nicole Zeller. Thank you for listening. And remember, stay fierce. The world will adjust.